Hey y'all, I'm Jalen.
I'm Miles.
And we're here with Count Us In, and we're hosting our very first virtual concert. And we're here live at Mantra Studios. And Miles, you want to share a little bit more about who we are?
Yeah, Count Us Indiana is an organization that was started to make a more inclusive and diverse voter turnout, where we aim to educate, empower, and make sure that all voices are heard.
Yes, so we're here to emphasize how important your voice is and how much your opinions, your needs matter. So this is our first virtual concert, and this is our last effort to get y'all to register to vote. So if you haven't yet, the time is now, because our deadline is October 5th to register here in Indiana. And we're here with our featured producer, Adam Easy, and one of our featured artists, A Certain Energy.
Yes, and please, we know that it's the day before, but if you have not registered to vote yet, there is still time, and please make sure you do that, because your voice does matter.
Hey everybody, I'm A Certain Energy, performing with producer Adam Easy. We'll be performing 3 songs that are unreleased. They'll be releasing January 1st, 2021. Stay tuned.
Ain't the time to go home. I don't mean to dwell on my lows. Smoking till my mind can blow. Till my mind can flow. And this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been on a high too long. Drinking till my feelings turn numb. Till my feelings turn numb. Pushing on the gas some more. This isn't the time to go home. Ain't the time to go home. Mine is in orbit like a satellite. Days are getting blurry. All the static gets a poltergeist. Swimming in a bottle till the shoulder height. Liquor got me acting up, my alter ego's dolomite. Then my vision darkens like it's polarized. Liver's giving out, I got a manual, the override. Had to talk with Father Time. Couldn't buy no time, I have to spend whatever's left in mine. Constantly been searching for a remedy, but I don't know what's draining all my energy. I've been in reflection with my memories. Maybe it's the Hennessy, maybe it's the people that gladly turned into enemies. Yeah, I've been moving fast, no break. Shot with Julio, no chase. Everybody talks so vague. Won't even remember your face, cause I don't conversate with no fakes. I don't need to dwell on my lows. Smoking till my mind can flow. Till my mind can flow. And this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been on a high too long. Drinking till my feelings turn numb. Till my feelings turn numb. Pushing on the gas some more. This isn't the time to go home. Ain't the time to go home. Another round of drinks, no breaks. Never slowing down for my sake. Tell me that it's all a mistake. Talk about redundant cliches. Guessing everything can't change. Winter in the summer since my heart stay froze. I don't answer calls, no text, stay ghost. Smoking on that penny was my mind stay float. Even if I fall a wreck, I coast. Hey, I've been feeling less. I'm in debt with all my stress. I don't mean to be complex. I haven't had no sleep, no rest. Trying to organize this mess as I pause and convalesce. The price to live this life is paid in sacrifice, so I'ma roll the dice until this rider hit the afterlife. Sympathy is not the vibe I need tonight. Maximize my intake, if I die then I am sorry, but goodbye. I don't need to dwell on my lows. Smoking till my mind can flow. Till my mind can flow. And this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been on a high too long. Drinking till my feelings turn numb. Till my feelings turn numb. Pushing on the gas some more. This isn't the time to go home. Ain't the time to go home. Miss me with the lies, I've been wasting too much time. Should've seen it coming, always got something to hide. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. You ain't down for me, you ain't down. All I want is truth, yeah, you never had the proof. Saying that you love me, I don't feel no love from you. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. Why you always trying to keep a front? Constantly been lying from the jump. The moment that I've given my trust, you just wanna drop it, no love. Now you gotta cash in with the flex, full thrust. Fast lane, no gimmick. feeling like a marathon. Surprised I kept the shit together, kept it far too long. Every time you wanna trip, you wanna call my phone. Then you get the misconception that I'm far too gone. And I ain't lying to you, honestly I ain't surprised with you. All the blaming and despise from you. If it happens for a reason, then it happens to make sense. But you and I never had it in pen. Miss me with the lies, I've been wasting too much time. You should've seen it coming, always got something to hide. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. You ain't down for me, you ain't down. All I want is truth, yet you never had to prove. Saying that you love me, I don't feel no love from you. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. Solo dolo enterprise, I've been catching tidal waves with a peace of mind. Just a thought of you and I shouldn't intertwine. Just a thought of your design should be penalized. You had me thinking from assumptions that you made up. You had me drinking till the bottle wasn't flavored. Had to hit me with goodbyes, then you changed up. Yeah, you caught me by surprise by your change up. But I ain't gotta comprehend, we ain't doing this again. We ain't hitting any emotions, ain't no sympathizing trends. Full throttle come up, I don't wanna press rebuttal. You and I were never subtle, always trouble, never friends. Oh, what a waste of time, so to say. I'm just glad we got this situated out the way. There's a calm before a storm, just another phase. Honestly, I'm truly sorry, but it's far too late. So you can miss me with the lies, I've been wasting too much time. You should've seen it coming, always got something to hide. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. You ain't down for me, you ain't down. All I want is truth, yet you never had to prove. Saying that you love me, I don't feel no love from you. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. You ain't down for me, you ain't down for me. Yeah, I've been going too hard, too much on my mind, making feelings hard to find from the mud and all the lies, yeah. All the noise that's been inside, all the struggle intertwined, it's so hard to feel alive, yeah. All my wrongs be feeling right, every cost will cost a life, that's a cost I wouldn't hide, yeah. I've been going through it, I've been going through it, yeah, I've been going too hard. Better off alone for the sake of causing a heartbreak, yeah. Giving to emotions is something I cannot partake in. Yeah, I've been feeling cold, losing my connection with my soul, losing all control. Liquor's always been an antidote, a side effect is always bellicose. Mentally been burnt out, how everything had turned out. I just need to dismount and have a solo sit down. Constant with these movements, it's fluid how I do this. Quick to cut off anyone who's ended up a nuisance. Every dream is lucid, this Gwalla is my cupid. Loners boulevard with no heart, don't feel human. People look translucent, their motives are elusive. Never ending force, change the course, can't look stupid. I don't wear no halos, yeah, all about the pesos. If I feel
Voters awareness is a very serious thing. We all have to do our part. And since the voting segment is actually, what's the deadline? Next October 5th. You gotta make sure you do your part, guys. Everybody has a right. You gotta make sure that you expend your rights.
Yo, that was amazing. Adam Easy and A Certain Energy really did their thing out there, right?
They really did. A Certain Energy is a self-made musician who really cares about his community, and I think that's really interesting and empowering as a musician.
For sure. And we're excited to feature another artist from the college town of Bloomington, Indiana, Dope Gwalla. So before we get to him, we're going to showcase some community voices and individuals who have been really working hard to uplift their community. So we're going to go to them, and then we're going to feature Dope Gwalla.
My name is Olivia, and I want to make sure every vote counts.
My name is Greg Williams, and I want to make sure that every vote counts.
Hi, my name is Michelle Castro, and I'm with University Votes, and we're partnering with Count Us In to make sure that every vote counts.
My name is Rhianne Henderson, and Theta Nu Xi Multicultural Sorority Incorporated at Indiana University is teaming up with Count Us In to make sure every vote counts.
My name is Sarah Thompson, and I want to make sure every vote counts.
My name is Dewan. I'm co-founder of Firm. Firm is a non-profit organization that is mainly here to fight and give representation for the voices that aren't really heard.
Hi, my name is Brent Eastham, IUECWA Local 901 President in Fort Wayne, Indiana, representing employees at BAE Systems. And we're teaming up with Count Us In Indiana to make sure that every vote counts.
Hi everyone, my name is McQuigga Reese, and I am a voter.
I am helping my community get ready to vote by putting up flyers around town, encouraging people to vote, as well as linking websites that can help them register to vote.
In my capacities as a board member with Count Us In and as a research fellow with the Marie Fielder Center for Democracy, Leadership, and Education, I conduct research to educate others and to advocate for voting rights and protections to combat voter suppression, especially of historically marginalized and youthful communities. I've been posting social media articles about how lies of widespread voter fraud undermine democracy and how eligible voters can get involved and make a difference. I hope that the more that the voting public knows, the more likely they will be to vote and to register others.
University Votes is helping our community get ready for this upcoming election by providing local resources in our Bloomington community, such as local polling locations, how to register to vote, and where you can work the polls, as well as providing resources within the state of Indiana that provide more information on state elections.
Personally, I've been trying to be more active in the community and to just do my part overall. I'm trying to share information that comes my way. My goal is to pair my activism with education, and I think when people get that knowledge, they can't help but act, and part of that action is voting.
Every day we're working with the community to make it a better place. So I definitely want to give huge thanks to Count Us In for again wanting to showcase this firm on their event.
What we're doing within our workforce is we're making a voter registration drive to make sure that all of our employees are registered to vote. Beyond that, what we're intending on doing is educating our members on the ability to vote early, request mail-in ballots, as well as informing them on all the locations and sites where they can vote.
Here's the thing, I'm the type of person that don't want anyone to take away the only thing that I really have is my voice. I'm like, that's where my power lies, and so I plan on voting. I plan on voting on elected officials to represent me the best way they can, and so that I can hold them accountable.
I think increasing diverse voter registration and turnout is very important to our community and our nation because every vote counts.
Increasing a diverse voter registration is important to us because we believe that every voice counts, especially in this upcoming election, and we really want to spread that message to our peers on campus and to our community members within Bloomington, because we really want them to know that their voice matters and their vote counts. Therefore, we want them to show up at the polls or to mail in their ballots and do their part in this election as much as they can.
Increasing diverse voter registration and turnout is important to me because everyone's voices matter. We all come from different backgrounds and walks of life, and we all deserve to be considered in the policies made.
Everybody really needs to come out and vote, no matter your background, no matter where you come from, because the more diverse of a turnout we get in an election cycle, I really feel like the better overall representation we get in our elected officials, and that is so important.
The majority of us are millennials. We came together during the George Floyd protests. And after it kind of like died down while it was even going on, we kind of figured like, why not keep this thing going? It could be a bigger thing than what we think it could be, or what it is right now. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. And it's been going well. Bike rides that the firm has planned went really well. We have events coming up with like mental health. We've done walks, so on and so forth, giveaways. So we try to do a lot of different things inside of the community to make sure that we build a rapport with the community, so they know that we're someone that is truly on the side of the community.
Diversity, and what is important for us is basically, after watching the debates, you can see that you don't want to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And without proper voter turnout, you're going to see the same group of people voting for the same representatives, voting for the same laws that continually hurt the working class.
And also encourage your family and friends and community members to join too. I'm so thankful for platforms like Count Us In Indiana for amplifying diverse turnout, which is extremely imperative because we're part of this community and we're here. And guess what? Not going anywhere. So let's go express ourselves at those polls and vote. Vote like never before.
I personally am not old enough to vote yet, but I do think voting is very important and it gives a lot of people a voice.
The decline of U.S. democracy and my family history both motivate me to vote. Most of my mother's family were murdered in Nazi Germany, and most of our ancestors have suffered under authoritarianism because of hatred and cruelty, in which democracy may have existed in some form, but excluded the rest of us. Today in America, institutional racism, anti-Semitism, and a host of other isms are winning. So many are trying so hard to make sure that other Americans can't vote. That's why you should vote. Don't let them steal your right to vote.
What motivates me to vote personally is I want to set an example for my younger brothers and for young adults on campus who may be first generation, who may be part of the LatinX community. I truly believe that our voice matters, and I want to really spread that message within my community.
I'm motivated to vote because there was once a time that I couldn't. Women and people of color fought very hard for my right to vote and for me to help have a say in what goes on in this country. So I believe for me it's an obligation to vote, and I really want to help influence the change.
A big thing that helps me vote, what motivates me to vote, are really great candidates. People who are running to represent me, a normal working class person. People who don't take corporate money, and people who are running on progressive ideas. That's what motivates me to come out and vote.
And then two, making sure that we're like being a voice for Black people, because too many times we're oppressed for no reason. Too many times we're attacked for no reason just because of the color of our skin. And I mean, it's time for like this stuff to kind of stop,
As a labor representative, for us, we want to vote in representatives that support legislation that helps the working class, and right now we're just not seeing that happen. So it's extremely important for those that are out there working, supporting their families, to get out and vote in that group of people that actually care about them.
actually working the polls this election season, and I was able to see my mom partake in that. So historically, she was a part of that, and I saw it, and I'm like, well, now it's my time to give back. And so join me in voting this season.
Count us in.
Count us in, Indiana.
Count us in.
Count us, Indiana.
Count us in.
Count us in, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
See you at the polls.
Yep. Gwalla Gwalla. Straight over the shoulder with the chopper, nigga. Don't watch me, cause your is a bopper. She eating ramen noodles, but now it's ribs and lobster. Ain't niggas hating on me, they don't wanna see me prosper. Straight over the shoulder with the chopper. Don't watch me, cause your shit is a bopper. Eating ramen noodles, but now it's ribs and lobster. Ain't niggas hating on me, they don't wanna see me prosper. Pouring up a 4-5 vodka. I'm whipping in the kitchen, waiting for my shop to lock up. Now that I'm getting money, fake niggas wanna pop up. Instead of eating broke, boy, get your guapa. Look, she don't like me, she attracted to my car. Young, I'm digging mine hard. You can tell that I'm a star. Know who we are, or let me show you who we are. Let them niggas aim low. I just had to set the bar. Look, chopper with no stock like the Dow Jones. All these niggas sound like some fake clones. All these niggas fake bitches filled with silicone. Flexing on them goofy boys with the ceiling go. Straight over the shoulder with the chopper, nigga. Don't watch me, cause your shit is a bopper. She eating ramen noodles, but now it's ribs and lobster. Ain't niggas hating on me, they don't wanna see me prosper. Straight over the shoulder with the chopper, nigga. Don't watch me, cause your shit's a bopper. She eating ramen noodles, but now it's ribs and lobster. Ain't niggas hating on me, they don't wanna see me prosper. Can't trust a soul and chicken too with feet. It just been fuck the ops and who with him. Smoking gas, yeah, that cookie go for $2.50. Don't be thinking I'ma stay up this dude here. Yellow baby, I'm the bitch, what you gon' do with me? Cause when you got it all, they ain't too picky. Yeah, you hate in case I'm blow, they acting cool with me. When I have to take them losses, you ain't lose with me, gang. A lot of niggas changed on me, only carry big bills. I don't keep no change on me. Swerving chicken in the trenches, I got all my change on me. Skirt in the vert for all the days it rained on me. Niggas, I'm scared of who? You niggas bugging. 12 be on Instagram and all the ops be keyboard thugging. Instagram lock got niggas snitching to the public. Whole lot of sneak dissing till they meet the repercussions. Location dropper, niggas might pop up. Just might hit your block up. You and your partners. And these niggas knock us because they not us. You don't get no dollars, I only prosper. I can't trust a soul and chicken too with feet. It just been fuck the ops and who with him. Smoking gas, yeah, that cookie go for $2.50. Don't be thinking I'ma stay up this dude here. Yellow baby, I'm the shit, what you gon' do with me? Cause when you got it all, they ain't too picky. Yeah, you hate in case I'm blow, they acting cool with me. When I have to take them losses, you ain't lose with me, gang. Are you lame? Skirt, watch your homies, niggas switching lanes. Playing police games. Giving names, gotta move different. All you niggas in the way. Turf stomping in these valleys when I'm out in Cali. All you loafing and you holding, caught them in the alley. You ain't putting in the work, then get the fuck around me. Backwoods full of good, smoking OG Maui. I just made a few bets before you punching in the clock. Got out off the land, and all I know is guap. Don't worry about what's in my cup, cause it's probably wok. I just pour an 8 up in the exotic pop. I can't trust a soul and chicken too with feet. Bitches been fuck the ops and who with him. Smoking gas, yeah, that cookie go for $2.50. Don't be thinking I'ma stay up this dude here. Yellow baby, I'm the shit, what you gon' do with me? Cause when you got it all, they ain't too picky. Yeah, you hate in case I'm blow, they acting cool with me. When I have to take them losses, you ain't lose with me, gang. My young chicken trapping, trying to see a pretty penny up to see me. Don't stop shooting till that get empty. My chopper hold 100, my handheld hold 50. Knock a nigga down, I might fuck it up off this Henny. She was running from the you can't have a bitch. Keep the 50 on me, cause we ain't average. Got the cops on my ass and I'm gassing it. Cause they ain't shooting nigga no accident. I'm just posted with my 50 and we black. It's shit cups filled with soda mixed with cat. It got my eyes so low that I might crash the whip. Slide while I drive if you catch my drip. Slide off in the club tryna bust a move. Why you hating, little bitch? You ain't got this shit to do. I been broke all my life, I got shit to prove. I can't beef over these horses cause they pick and choose. My young chicken trapping, trying to see a pretty penny up to see me. Don't stop shooting till that empty. My chopper hold 100, my handheld hold 50. Knock a nigga down, I might fuck it off this Henny. She was running from the you can't have a bitch. Keep the 50 on me, cause we ain't average. Got the cops on my ass and I'm gassing it. Cause they ain't shooting, again, it's on accident. Run up a bag, load up that mag. Chicken biting, still a swag. Forever broke and ain't mad. Better get up off that. Hey, designers in a foreign on my way to the cash. Ain't no in my car, you gon' have to catch a cab. Ain't no trust, cause these hoes probably fuck with the ops. Ain't no lag where I'm at, if you post up with chops. One nigga know what time it is, like I hung up a clock. Just me and my bitch chasing into Tupac. My young chicken trapping, trying to see a pretty penny up to see me. Don't stop shooting till that get empty. My chopper hold 100, my handheld hold 50. Knock a nigga down, I might fuck this bitch off this Henny. She was running from the you can't have a bitch. Keep the 50 on me, cause we ain't average. Got the cops on my ass and I'm gassing it. Cause they ain't shooting niggas on accident.
Hi, I'm Maya Lakshman. I'm an advisory board leader with Countess Indiana, and I wanted to reach out to all of you to pass out a really important message that ex-felons do have a right to vote immediately upon release in Indiana, and we would love to help part of this process. Before we do that, just wanted to share that there are just 4 main eligibility criteria to get registered. Those are to be a U.S. citizen, to be at least 18 years of age. The third, to be currently residing in the electoral precinct for at least 30 days before actually voting. And the last, to not be convicted of a crime or currently be serving out your prison sentence. So if you have been released, your vote counts. It is, and you can go out there and get registered. And lastly, important to know that you don't actually need a driver's license or state ID to get registered. You would just fill out the voter registration form. And again, we are super happy to help with any part of this process. You can find us at www.countusindiana.org. And you can find the information for any type of social media handle as well as the direct contact us link. Thank you so much for watching this, and let us know if you need anything.
So we hope that you enjoyed the show, and just as a reminder, you can register to vote, know your rights, and check your polling location by going to weall.vote/countusin.
Yes, and for more exclusive content and more community resources, please go to our website, countusindiana.org.
And if y'all haven't noticed, these artists have performed songs for y'all that they've never released before. So that's exclusive content in this concert itself, right?
Yes, it is. It's hard to get exclusive content these days, but when you do have it, it is a privilege to be the first to hear it.
So we hope that y'all enjoy this at home. If you're sitting at the couch, at your mom's house, wherever you're at, we hope that we really brought this concert to you. And if you're interested in donating to us, if you go to mightycause.com/countusin, we would greatly appreciate your donations.
Yes, because a movement can be strong with money, it can be stronger with money, and we can use that to allocate more resources throughout the community.
And finally, and more importantly, we're here to remind you that your voice matters. So thank you, and I hope you all have a good Sunday.